Good morning. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate International Women's Day. This is a global event, so I want to encourage you throughout the day to use the social media to express your voice. Please use hashtag Women Techmakers. I'm super excited to be part of this event. I'm here because, like many of you, I have a degree in computer science, a master's in computer science from University of Wisconsin-Madison, and a bachelor's from Mount Holyoke College. Also, I've been in the industry for 15 years since I graduated. I'm one of the senior women engineers in YouTube engineering, and I love being in technology. This is not always the case. Many women drop out of technology in school or even after they start their career. Nearly 50% of women within the first 10 years of their technical career either switch professions or quit. I have not, and I'm confident each and every one of you, after listening to the great lineup of speakers we have today and the events we have planned, will not either. As technologists and thinkers, we solve everyday problems, and we come up with innovative ways to make things happen. Women make up 51% of the world's population. Yet, according to the Department of Commerce, women make up only 27% of all computer science jobs in the US. And these numbers are worse when it comes to leadership roles. Women are part of 14% of Fortune 500 executive committees, 17% of Congress, and 11% of founder or CEO positions in venture-backed US firms. The number of women studying computer science is on the decline. It's nearly 8% below where we were nearly 10 years ago. And this is important. It's important to note and recognize this because time and time again, we have seen that diverse and well-balanced teams result in more effective decision-making and in better product designs. According to McKinsey, companies which have a higher proportion of women in top management roles result in higher returns on investment and higher earnings than average. Catalyst found out that companies which have at least 3 women as part of their board of directors have, on average, 10% return on investment compared to only 6.2% otherwise. Universities and companies are recognizing this and doing their part to help bridge the gap. For instance, Google provides a great work environment for women, has strong women leaders to serve as role models within the company, many of whom you will be hearing from today. The Women at Google network of over 5,000 women from 23 countries is very active. And Google helps organize events like this to raise general awareness. We also, as part of our commitment to advancing computing and technology at all levels, we have education and research and scholarship programs for aspiring computer scientists. Our Generation for Google scholarships are aimed at currently enrolled high school seniors, undergraduates, and graduates who are planning to be full-time enrolled students in universities in the US or Canada. The Anita Borg scholarships is for women across the world who are pursuing a degree in computer science. And the Women on the Web program, which started out as a community-based initiative to encourage more women participation in Google for Business groups, aimed at increasing the number of women entrepreneurs in technology and enabling women to succeed by leveraging the power of the internet early on in their startups. This program that started out in India has now expanded to Latin America, Africa, Southeast Asia, and Middle East. And it focuses on encouraging women and empowering them in emerging markets. From the very beginning, Google's mission has been, and goal has been, and the mantra has been, focus on the user and all else will follow. It turns out our users are 50% women, speak different languages, and come from different parts of the world. And in order to better understand this diverse user base and build great products and services for them, we need our teams to be diverse too. So Google puts in a lot of effort to ensuring that we have an all-inclusive workplace and that we reflect what our users are so that we can build out better products and services. We also are proactively looking at ways in which we can make the environment better and empower women further. For instance, recently our focus on unconscious bias. Research has shown that when we are aware of our unconscious bias, we can make more objective decisions and have better discussions. So over 20,000 Googlers and 80% people managers have been engaging in workshops focused on understanding the science of how the mind works to bring together and have dialogues across the company about the unconscious bias and the effect it has on how we perceive others, how we interact with our coworkers, our clients, and the business as a whole. Efforts like this allow us to make ourselves into a better company and become a better workplace and environment. In honor of International Women's Day, Google offices all over the world have been hosting events like this. I was honored to be a speaker at the International Women's Day event in Paris just this past Wednesday to around 200+ attendees. It was invigorating and very energizing to see and hear people's aspirations and dreams in those attendees, and also to hear stories from them on how the number of women in computer science has been increasing in local colleges and universities. So these efforts that we're doing is paying off. In fact, recently, when I was getting ready for these talks, I found out that in 2014, for the first time in the history of University of California, Berkeley, an introductory computer science class has more women enrolled than men. And the slight change, the slight positive trend is significant for women in computer science and women in technology. So we have a great, great agenda planned for you with amazing speakers, some of whom I have the honor of working closely with. And I'm confident by hearing the inspiring talks from them, by engaging and networking with all the different women engineers who are here at the event, you will end the day even more energized, ready to go change the world and make things happen.